Okay. All righty. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Jay and I are in Chicago, Illinois.
Isn't that view pretty? What building is that? That's brilliant.
We're talking to you from Chicago, Illinois.
Where did we get this? This banner has been with us
For 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Why did we even print it in the first place?
We printed it for that sports show in Omaha.
Boat Sport and Travel Show?
Yeah. We went there for 4 years. That was very special for us.
Crazy. We thought we would be like popular and cool to go like sit at this booth and then hand out our brochures. And it was a big city backdrop. This was the one.
Right,
City
right.
backdrop.
Right.
A bunch of fishermen.
Yeah, nobody stopped at our booth.
Yeah, it was pretty slow. We barely got to beg them to take our paper. Oh, it's
pretty bad. Well, Jay, what do we got new here?
Well, I heard
Postcards.
something came in the mail today.
Something came in the mail.
Yeah, those postcards.
Oh, those postcards. Oh, we should show you one.
Is there one over on Sue's desk?
Yeah, I got one.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Sue. Hi, Lori. Hi, Jody. Judy, good to see you. Michael, good to see you. I saw you commented on Alyssa's post earlier. Marilyn, Carrie, good to see you. Hi, Carrie. Okay, so Sue brought her postcard in because I guess we don't even get one at our office, but here it is. So check your mailboxes, everybody. There it is. It's bigger, bolder, and on the back it's got all the like lists of dates coming up. If you're from the Kansas area, you're going to have one that has your Kansas and Missouri. You have one that's with the partridge from your neck of the woods. And if you are from Nebraska, then you have our one that has the Omaha, Lincoln, Fremont, Norfolk, and Des Moines list on it.
And what's nice about this is just for me, he made the letters a little bit bigger so we do not have to use the magnifying glass. So this is the postcard you're going to be getting in the mail.
Yeah, and that QR code, that links to our website. So you can scan it with your phone and then go right to our website and look at all the tours. So you should check that out. Lori's on. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Darlene, Steve, good to see you on tonight. Postcard's really cool. You know, that is something that we've done for a long time. Every quarter we send out a postcard. We played with the size before. This is the biggest one yet. Kind of stick out in the mail. And then, you know, Cindy and I designed the postcard and the whole thing, but now Anna from XPM, she does the cover and then we put together the back.
Right.
So,
right. I don't know what we do without Anna.
Always thinking up new things.
Or Keegan.
Or
Hunter. Or what's the other one? There's about 10 of them.
Speaking of Hunter, we had an opportunity today to talk with him, Cindy, Tom, and I about and Bree about AI. He has a presentation called Hi AI, and it's like a way for people to sort of just get acclimated and to understand kind of what like a large language model is. Specifically, it covers a lot of AI stuff, but mostly like ChatGPT. Has anybody out there used it?
It is unreal.
Mark, hi Mark, good to see you. Oh, you got yours today? Good. Hey, anybody out there, tell us, like, comment in the chat. Have you ever used like a ChatGPT or some sort of like large language model?
You know what Tom is going to do?
What?
He is going to put a week in, and he's going to ask for specific lunches for us.
Oh.
And then he's going to have it tell us what to have, so he doesn't have to think about it.
Cool.
And that's what this is.
Yeah.
You don't even have to think. All you have to do is put the idea into it, and it within seconds you get an answer. It is unbelievable. I was overwhelmed.
Darlene said she loves ChatGPT. That's awesome. Yeah, let us know in the comments. We want to hear your stories about it. So I'll tell you a story too. We were at my mom's house. You all met her, the cookie lady. And she was talking about, you know, she has to come up with menus for daycare. They have to be state licensed with the state of Nebraska compliant. They have all these rules and has to meet requirements. And so I was trying to find a use case for her. And I said, okay, so let's go to your fridge. So went to her fridge, took a picture of her fridge, and then went to her pantry, took a picture of the pantry, uploaded it just like on your phone, uploaded it to ChatGPT. And I said, okay, I'm a daycare provider in, so-and-so Nebraska, and I need to make a month's worth of meals based on the food I have in my pantry. And I need to have a different menu every day. And like I said, it has to be compliant with the state of Nebraska laws. And you hit enter and go, and then in a minute, it has everything all lined up for you. It will ask you if you want to lay out in an Excel document that you can export. It will ask you if you like those things. You can say, actually, my kids don't like peas, so take out all the menus of peas. Then you can say, like, hey, based on this menu, make me a grocery list by aisle. Like maybe Walmart is your way of shopping, so make it by aisle from a Walmart store. And then it will make the whole list for you and by aisle. So you can just go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And you can also say, okay, well, since I live in Omaha, tell me about how much this should cost. And it will price the whole thing out for you so you know what to expect when you go to the store. Pretty wild. So
It is great. It's crazy.
Brian says we used it to help start ideas, letters, memos, etc. Dave said, hey, we saw the Husker versus Cincinnati game post. We're getting an error message and trying to open the link. Oh, I will fix the link.
And
For you.
what? Didn't we get that?
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that here in just a second. So, Cindy, give us one more thing that you've used ChatGPT for while I fix the
One
link on
more
Facebook.
thing that I use that for. Oh, I was having sort of a bad day.
Oh, school. Yeah. Did you ask it? Would you ask?
So I asked it, am I exaggerating? I told him the scenario, what happened and everything. And I said, am I exaggerating? And what should I do to fix this?
Wow.
That's what I said, Jay.
That's amazing.
And guess
then,
what it said?
what did it say?
You're exaggerating, Cindy. And it talks back to you. It can talk back to you. It's just scared me. You're exaggerating, Cindy. So that's what happened. Anyway,
okay, so just one more second. I'm editing this post for the Husker game. We're going to talk about that next. Delete,
that would be in
paste,
our script, Jay.
save. Well, good thing we're having a conversation nowadays, so we can go off script.
Yeah, we always make a script.
Okay, so Dave, if you go out there, you can refresh here. It says it's saving the post. You should be able to access that. Jolly says, my granddaughters, who is 5, asked it questions all the time. The last weekend, she was asking about killer bees and how they came to be.
Oh, no. 5 years old?
Wow.
Oh, geez, Jay. I am behind the times.
Well, me too. My goodness.
Holy moly. 5 years. I didn't even think they would know anything about that. That's why we're sort of talking to you about it, because we want you to be aware that this is coming down the road here.
Yeah.
And you better be ready for it, because it's coming no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So
it's brilliant. It really is something to learn and use to make life better. And what we've found is like it's just doing things for us that are much quicker, and we have more time to invest in like our creativity. So when we're trying to, we can have it do things for us that are like kind of everyday things, and then we can focus on really creating, crazy cool tours and like new processes and systems. And so it's been really fun to play with over the last couple.
yes, it is. And now we don't have to worry because the young know how to do it already.
Julie said, going to the Husker game, we will way past bedtime. Oh my God. No. Okay, so we'll talk about that. So we have the Husker game out there for August 29th. It's the Husker season opener, and it's at the Chiefs Stadium in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Yes, I'm going, Jay.
We're both going.
I'm going to set it up.
The whole team is going to be down there, it sounds like.
And I'm hoping that my grandson comes.
Which one is that?
Archer.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so fun. So they just posted the game time, because we have the you can purchase the tickets for it with us, this tour with us, but the game time is 8 p.m. So it is going to be a night game, which will be really fun. It won't be so freaking hot because it's going to be in August, so probably for the best. But the tour is going to have our shuttle points, and then we're eventually we'll depart from Omaha. It will go down to the game 2 or 3 hours ahead of time, and then we will have a Excite tailgate where that you'll be able to go from the bus to our Excite tailgate. And of course, you can do all the other things that are going on there. They're going to have a fan zone and all that great stuff. So you can check that out. And then the seats are in the first ring. So you're not like up in the nosebleeds or anything. They're great seats. The price includes your ticket to the game also. We have 30 out of 50 of the tickets sold out already. So if you want to get tickets to this, definitely want to go on, click on the link, excitemytravel.com. I'll even post the link in the chat here.
Don't you think we should go more than just a couple minutes or a couple hours before?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
we're
gonna.
gonna have a tailgate party?
Yeah, well, I mean, you spend 2 hours tailgating, 3 hours. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna find out the best time to be there. Everybody, we will post the schedule of the tour, and then, like I said, if you do sign up, you'll have like detailed itinerary of what's happening. But this way, you don't have to drive. You can just have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're really looking forward to that trip coming out. I'm glad they posted the time.
We just got it.
I guess it's coming out tomorrow, Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of the Chiefs Stadium, the Chiefs schedule coming out tomorrow. So we will be able to finish that Chiefs game brochure because every year we have a Chiefs tour where you can go to a game in November usually.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Did I get that mixed up again?
No, we
okay,
from the Husker
okay,
game to the
okay.
Chiefs game. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's coming up. So we'll get that out there, everybody. If you want to go to a Chiefs game, we try to do it in November so that it's not cold.
Well, it's
And-
not cold, it's not hot, nobody's in the fields,
Yeah.
or you're not planting and you're not harvesting or.
Mhm. So lots of cool opportunities coming down for that.
So
Yeah. Okay.
what
We have-
tours are out?
Well, the tour is going. Okay, so we have 3 big trips leaving. Sunday, the Tuscany and the Azamara cruise featuring like the icons of the Mediterranean, which would be the Italian Riviera, French Riviera, Spanish Riviera, and Portugal. So Bill and Chris are taking that.
Yes.
Then on Tuesday, I believe the 20th, whatever day it is, 20th, Paige leaves with her group to Greece.
Oh, gosh.
And then on Friday, I'm taking the group to Paris and London.
Here we go again.
So
Bye, Jay.
I will be out there
2 weeks.
working out there. So lots of people be out there. Brian Stark is on. He's going to be on the Tuscany Azamara cruise.
Oh, jeez.
That's going to be
nice.
so amazing. The villa that I've been working with, the resort area villa place, they're so kind, so nice. I can't wait for you to see it. It's going to be crazy. And I've done the cooking class that you guys are going to do. And it is just like one of a kind. It'll be a
What
blast.
did you make?
We made chicken cacciatore.
How come you don't make that here?
I didn't love it.
Oh,
It wasn't. It was fine. It was fine. We made ravioli, handmade ravioli.
oh,
that was yummy.
good.
It was like a brown butter sauce, so it was kind of just like butter and oil. It was
He's a
good.
pretty good cook,
So
He made
Tom and I are,
He made homemade rolls this weekend.
yeah, that was fun. Nothing rises in my house though. It's too cold. 67, I guess, isn't a good temperature to.
He doesn't get the yeast to rise.
What did you keep your house? What is the office at? 70.
Well,
72?
the air conditioner upstairs says 72, but this down here says
Mm.
68.
Yeah, for sure. So those tours that are leaving this next week. But we have some tours coming up in the fall that we thought you guys should know about because they are like going crazy. Super awesome trips. So Cindy's going to cover the first one.
Yes, it is the Northwest National Parks. And we do this one every year.
Technically, they're the Southwest National Parks, but it's the Nebraska departure. We have so many New Englands, Northeast, Southwest, Southeast.
Trades in the new Northeast,
Yeah.
Southwest, whatever.
Okay.
I have JJ's cold now.
Yeah.
He gave it to me last week when he was breathing on me. So give me the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, this is the Nebraska Southwest National Parks. Okay, we're going to take off.
Okay.
And we're going to have a farewell dinner, or a welcome dinner first. Hello.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, a welcome dinner first, and then we're going to head out to what is that place? Vail, by Vail.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to Vail, and we're going to go to a farmer's market there
Oh, yeah.
that they have every Sunday for about 2 months out of the year. And we're also going to hit Georgetown, and we're going to ride that steam engine
Yeah.
train
Love it.
there. And then the next day, we're going to go into the Arches. And the national parks are so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I find? I find that there's a lot of couples that go on this trip
Yeah, I agree.
because they
Mhm.
like to do the scenic part because
Mhm.
it's very scenic, So you're going to go to the Arches first, and then you're going to stay overnight in Obe, Utah.
Mhm.
That must
Moab.
just be a little hole in the ground.
Yeah,
right?
Moab. We like Moab. We say that quite a bit. Yeah.
And then the next day you're going to go to the Capitol Reef Canyonlands
Mhm.
National Park. And stay in Richland, Utah. And then the next day you're going to go to Bryce Canyon. And that's beautiful. You'll see you're also going to go to the coral sand dunes that they have there and stay in Kanab. And then Zion is the next one. And Zion is America's favorite national park. Did you know that?
Didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's the most favorite. And it was the first national park also. So that's probably why it's the first,
Very cool.
Or the favorite. And then the last thing you're going to do is go to that Antelope Canyon. And you're going to see that by boat.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, in Lake Powell.
Remember when we were booking that one year when there was no water out there, and
I
they
know.
had they were gonna cancel it first of all, but then we had to get there early because we had a golf cart everybody down to where the boats were because the lake was so low. And the restaurant wouldn't call us back because they were sort of open whenever they felt like it. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
We figured it out.
But we had a good full trip that time.
Yeah, I mean it's been full the last 3 or 4 years. So
Yeah,
it's a very popular trip.
So there you go. It is, let me see, it is October 18th to the 26th. It is 9 days and 14 meals, and we'd love to have you there.
Awesome. That's super good. Okay, so another one that's sort of related in a sense is just kind of outdoorsy, like true Americana is our Buffalo Roundup tours. So we have always done the Buffalo Roundup, oh gosh, as long as I can remember. And so this year we're doing 2. We're doing the Buffalo Roundup from Nebraska, the departures, and then we have one from our Kansas and Missouri departures because it's pretty far for the Nebraska departures to do it in 4 days, but it works out. But to do it from Kansas and Missouri, you can't do it with the bus rules. So we added a day. It's really cool. So the first day, it's basically the same trip, minus the one longer day. But the first day, you're going to go up to North Dakota and head across. Yeah, North Dakota is way up there. You're going to see the Dignity Sculpture,
Yes,
which is the Native American woman overlooking the valley. And then you have an amazing welcome dinner in downtown Rapid City. We pretty much just want to get you out there. We try to stop and see, things along the way. But it turns out that it's fun to just kind of get to know the group and ride on the bus and get out and have a great dinner. And that way you can get rested up because the next 2 days are really fun, full of activities.
right. And the nice thing is you get to stay in the same hotel the whole time.
Yeah. And we've worked with Kyle there forever.
Right.
So awesome. Okay. The next day you start seeing sights. And we've done this trip a couple times. And then Cindy and I went on it and we sort of changed it up to better fit our group. So the first thing you're going to do is Crazy Horse Monument. You actually get to take the bus down to the base of it to learn how they cut the stone with this diamond chainsaw blade or something or whatever. And then you'll spend some time in Keystone, which is a really cool, Western town. You'll do the 1880 train ride and you'll have lunch around there. And then in the late afternoon, evening, you'll go to Mount Rushmore. And that way you can have dinner there.
Right. And then you can see the fireworks.
See the faces light up and stuff kind of towards the dusk evening time. So it's pretty much takes up the whole day. It's a lot to see, but it's paced out so well. And it's really relaxing. The national parks up there are gorgeous. The Mount Rushmore and everything. Okay. And then finally on Saturday morning, you're going to get up bright and early and you're going to bundle up. Well, last year they didn't bundle up. It was hot. But we've been there with both weather, hot and cold. But it's really early. It's dark when you get up. You're going to go see the buffalo. And so we've, mapped out Custer State Park. They have 2 viewing areas, north and south. They're both basically the same view eventually. The buffalo run right through them. So
they come down from the hill and go through the valley and then up and around Bayou.
Yeah, and
it's beautiful.
Really close. They have a pancake feed while you're up there. They have other cowboys that would ride by. The governor was there.
Lots of nice cowboys, ladies.
Yeah, you go there. We'll bring lawn chairs. You can set them up in groups and hang out, wait for the buffalo to come over. And then once you're done with the buffalo, after they run by you, feel the thunder, you can see them all. Then they run down to where they kind of get sorted and tagged and all that craziness. While they're doing that, we move on and we do the arts and crafts fair, which is huge with live music and great food. That is a really awesome, fun, exciting time to be there and just relax. And then you'll have time to like find like those, buffalo nickels and all that.
Oh, yeah, those
Like wooden nickels, I guess, or something like that. Yeah.
and buffalo hamburgers if you want.
Yes, it was very good. That's where I had to borrow $20 from Pat because I didn't have any cash as the guide.
Gee.
That was awesome.
No wonder you had to hire her
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't pay her back. Did you?
$20. Mm.
And then what did we do the last night?
Well, then that last night you're gonna go change, and then you go to a Wild West dinner show, which is it's the Cowboy dinner show.
Hayes.
Fort Hayes. It's where they have the set from Dances with Wolves.
Yes.
Yes. So there's like a little Western town. It's the props from Dances with Wolves. And then you sort of like shop around and hang out. And then you go to dinner and it's these big long benches. The food is amazing. And then the show starts and it's like country Western, but they also like Elvis and all kinds of stuff. It was hilarious.
But all of these musicians are from other big star musicians.
Yeah.
And they, the big stars, they were gone. So they just made their own little band or something,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
they're very, very good. People
So good.
were amazed.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a country music fan. It's not
Yeah.
me, especially old country.
Yeah.
And I had an absolute blast. It was so funny. The comedy was hilarious. And they had great dessert and you have all the drinks and stuff that you want. The coffees is good, everything. So definitely amazing to do that. Hey,
Yeah.
Jackie. And then the next day you come home. So that is the Buffalo Roundup. Again, it's the best way to see it because if you had to drive to the Roundup, there's a billion cars. The traffic's crazy. The maps aren't great when you get in there. So, we
Get lost
get lost very easy.
because we did last year with the bus.
Yeah. It's like it's dark and trying to figure out where to go. And so now we've got it all figured out. So it's like easy. But if you take one wrong turn, you're kind of out and there's no cell service, it seems like out there. So the bus with us is the best way to do it. Just get on, let us take you out there and show you all around. Let's see. What's different here? On the way back with the Kansas tour, you're going to spend time doing like the Badlands. So you go through the Badlands and then you will spend the night in Sioux Falls and then come home and you're going to do Trinity Heights and Palmer's Old Time Candy on the way back to Kansas.
That's
And
where
very-
those pink candies are.
My
Those
favorite.
chocolate ones with the pink stuff inside. That's Patty's favorite. Your mom's favorite.
Me too. I haven't had one forever.
I haven't either. We should go there once and get some.
We
They
should.
have all those seconds there,
Well, when we do our tour party.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sounds good.
So those are two trips in depth that you will love. Check them out if you haven't gone on them before. Check it out. I love them. I have not been on the Southwest National Parks one, but
Well,
the Buffalo I have.
there are some of these tours that we have not made.
Yeah, but our team has been on them. Pat,
Yes,
who
right.
went last year?
And Alyssa has gone, I think.
Yeah,
And
Steph,
Stephanie.
Paige,
Yes. All of them have gone.
Gary has done the
Pretty much.
Southwest. Yeah, good. Okay, great. Well, we have a couple of quick reminders, things that are coming up. We have, I know that school's kind of getting done right now, right? And so if you're a
In May,
teacher
yeah.
or it's May. There's a lot of great girls trips that we have. If you're looking for like a girlfriend trip, if you're a teacher or have like the summer off now, and you want to go somewhere with your girlfriends that's like short and cost effective, we've got 3 amazing trips that are coming up that you could go on that are, you don't have to plan anything. You can just say, hey, here's the deposit and we'll take care of the rest. That's it. So what are they?
One is Galena.
Okay, where's Galena?
Illinois.
Yeah, what?
Illinois.
Illinois. It is like a river town that has amazing food and restaurants and gorgeous scenery. And if you're into history, it's got a ton of history. But the trip is really both. You can either do a history version of it or you can like hang out with
Right.
your girlfriends and have a blast. Or a little bit of both.
Or go shopping.
Yeah.
Or go to the winery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another one is Waco. So our Magnolia Markets tour. Now this one, remember, there's a couple things with this. This is the last year we're gonna run this tour like this. So if you want to go with us on our
Right.
4-day express tour to see the Magnolia Markets and the Mercantile, Pioneer Women Mercantile, this is the year. So either the one coming up in June or the one in October, it's the last time to do it. We've also made it kind of special because if you sign up 4 of your friends, you'll each get a $50 gift certificate to the Magnolia Market,
Oh,
Texas.
that's right. That's right.
Yep. And if you don't have 4 people but you want to sign up, you certainly can do that. if you go to Prairie and Bloom in Omaha on Center Street, or call them or something, get a hold of them and sign up with them, you will get a $50 gift certificate to Prairie and Bloom from us.
Yeah, Lucas will be waiting for you.
Yep. So shop and support Lucas and Prairie and Bloom, and then sign up for the Waco tours that we have coming up, and you'll get a gift certificate there. If I were you, I'd get 4 friends together, go shop at Prairie and Bloom. Y'all get the $50 gift certificate to Prairie and Bloom, and then y'all get the gift certificate
There you
to
go, $100.
Magnolia Markets.
Hey, I thought we had one more.
Were you? What's that? Mystery number
3.
Mystery 3. Yeah, so we have mystery tours coming up. We just did Mystery 5, which was hysterical. So much fun.
Right.
So we have Mystery 3 coming up. That's at the end of June. So again, it's a 1-day trip. So the other 2, Waco's 4, Galena's 3 days, Mystery Tour is 1 day. So if your friends don't have a lot of time, hey, we got a 1-day trip. We have to plan anything. You can bring all your snacks and drinks on the bus, and we'll take you for the day. Doesn't matter what age you are, you will love it. But those are all available on our website. You're going to see an email come out soon about them. So if you don't remember, refer back to the video, but you'll see the email come through with them listed and all that good fun stuff on there.
Geez, Jay, we just sort of zipped through this. And
Crazy.
you even added to it.
And we added. Let's see. We have questions out here. Who can say hi to? Sue said, if you've never seen Crazy Horse, this is a very interesting video about the family who started and continue to build it.
Oh,
It's
yes.
true.
Mhm.
Jackie's on. Great to see you, Jackie. Thanks for being on. Let's see here.
Didn't
Darlene,
Jackie have a whole bunch of friends call the other day?
I don't know if Jackie knows that, but Jackie, Melissa, she and her friends are going to do the Rhine River cruise with us.
Yes,
So,
Jack.
thank you to you, and thank you to Missy. We really, really appreciate you. That's going to be exciting to see when you all come in, and we'll take great care of you on that Mayflower River cruise in 2026. Darlene said, I'm from Sioux City. Palmer is close to my work. Well, send some of those babies down here, those bean candies. We'd love them. Lonnie Hanson's on. Lonnie, we missed you the other week.
Oh, Lonnie, how come you didn't ask me to go to dinner with you? Patty goes, he didn't want to ask you, otherwise he would have asked you. Lonnie, shame on you. You better.
So
This
funny.
is Lonnie Hanson. His dad was called Dean Hanson, if you know anything about polkas. Anyway, shame on you, Lonnie.
Brian said he loved the Galena trip. Brian took that trip. Jody Williams loved Mystery number 5. It was so fun. Jody is going on with us on the All the Small States tour,
Oh,
and she's going to
okay.
continue on, I think, to like different parks in
By herself.
Maine. Yeah,
Oh,
Yep.
isn't that nice?
super cool.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody have any questions out there? We've covered a lot of things tonight. Or more comments. What's out there? What's going on? Stories about AI. I love it.
We're waiting.
Pretty good at explaining it. Sounds like not always luck. Not a lot of questions out there. You guys, and last week, that was our biggest live ever. We had a lot of people say they got their friends on, celebrating 10K, followers with us. We've already had 66 more this week alone. Like doesn't seem like that many when you have 10,000, but it really is a lot for a week. So thank you for sharing it. Anything that you guys do, sharing these videos is so important and helpful for us. These are on YouTube now. These are on Instagram and Facebook. And anything that you just share it, like it, comment it, helps it organically grow. And that's the best way to reach people.
What
So
about our 60-minute or 60 seconds?
I'm so glad you brought that up. I'll be around seeing this tonight. Okay, so in 2 minutes, so Sydney and I came up with an idea that is going out of the bag, I guess, now. So if you're another tour company watching these videos, you're welcome. But we are going to do tours in 60 seconds. So we have tour information parties for our Zoom calls for all of our big trips that you can watch live, but it's like an hour. Or you can watch later and it's an hour, which is great. If you're really in depth about it and you want to watch the whole thing, great. But most people, nowadays are watching really short videos. And so we came up with let's do tours in 60 seconds. So it's going to be a tour in 60 seconds. We're going to run through everything you need to know about the trip in 60 seconds. And I promise I'm going to talk slow. Yeah.
Now see, Jay will get through it in 60 seconds. Me, on the other hand, I might get my tongue all twisted up.
So look for those
we'll
and
try.
watch them. Yep, they're going to be in your reels and in your stories. And if you like it. If you can share it, that's also amazing. Again, it's just a minute, but you get a rundown of what the trip is like, and then there'll be a link to click on if you want to read more or view more, so they can do that too. So, and guess who's going to help us write the scripts for those
I bet I know.
We're gonna have a little helper on our shoulder. AI is gonna really make it get
Yeah,
done in 60 seconds. I asked it. I said, I need this synopsis about this trip that I can read and be done in 60 seconds. So here you go. So
and it was done within a second.
oh, I can't wait. We just started doing it tonight, so they'll be out soon. We gotta cut it up a little bit, but all right, everybody. It is 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for being here live again with us.
Yes. And we'll go have some pizza for you in Chicago. What's that? Uno's? Is it Uno?
Yeah.
We'll go have a piece of pizza for you.
All right, live from Chicago or Bellevue.
Bye-bye.
Catch y'all later. Bye.